Just want to share with you about my life's journey. Began really in the jungles of New Guinea, down by Australia, where I was born, and did spend a lot of time just walking through the jungles, and sometimes hunting as a little kid. That's what we did, and but exposed to just nature and really appreciating what nature does and how it provides. I remember laying in the tall grass, just looking at the skies, looking at the cloud formation, looking at the trees as the wind is blowing through them, and in my imagination seeing all kinds of different formations. It was just like watching a movie, watching all of nature, watching the clouds change, watching the leaves just blow, and my imagination was just going all over the place. And it was wonderful to have gone through that, and I think that's where I probably began getting my initial kind of inspirations from, things like that. However, school didn't serve me very well in my younger years. I used to be super shy. I used to whisper to pretty well into my 20s, and it was hard for me to speak, but now it's kind of come easy. So it's really totally changed my life, right? And the wrong thing to do, of course, is, fear false evidence appearing real. And for me, it's just kind of like I want to venture into areas and not be limited. So again, it's just question everything, look at it, and there's always more to be seen. And what's being revealed to us on pretty well a daily basis now, the things that we are discovering, right? So you can look into the universe, it's unending. We look into the body, it's unending. Just recently they discovered another new organ that exists within the body. So we only know what we know, right? And it's not the final on everything. So it's kind of like, it's great to be on that journey. We are meant to be creators, right? So it's yet at the same time, there's a saying, I guess it's a biblical saying, it says there's nothing new under the sun. So everything already exists. The universe can provide us with just so much information if we're open to it. Okay, so this is where I say, keep an open mind, keep open eyes, keep open ears. And perhaps sometimes that might stumble you as I come across things and people present to me ideas. Can be sometimes challenging, but I can only say from this aspect, I only know what I know, and I might consider to being open to new ideas. And so that's kind of what, intuitively I knew I had to take that kind of perspective, right, on life's journey. And it's becoming more exciting really all the time. I just want to live my life to the fullest and learn and then share and pass it on. And again, none of these things, I'm going to tell you, I don't believe I'm the inventor. Again, by saying that everything already exists, all this information. So, when I start looking at, say, sacred geometry, okay, the flower of life patterns that are, engraved here on these cards, okay, there's part of sacred geometry. And so nowadays, as they're looking into more of this ancient knowledge, we really have to kind of, get with it in terms of, is this the best man has done in today's world? I think we're just so much out of tune, and we leave so much out, and we're a pretty destructive species, really, right? And we don't live in harmony, and yet I believe we can live in harmony, first of all, within ourselves. So peace and happiness comes from within, right? We're really taught, conditioned to take all these things from external sources. Oh, you got to find your happiness out there somewhere. Well, no, it's so it's other people that make us happy, things, people buy things and so on. It's not that. So we got to do, it's an inside job. And for me, it's kind of like, reflecting on the inside. And the more you do that and you allow things to resonate with you, you get that gut feeling. If the gut says it's not quite right, so it's, your brain's telling you one thing, the heart's telling you one thing, the guts, wait until that all gets synchronized and you get more of a peaceful feeling about these things. Anyway, so during my journey of being in the health and wellness, it's been long term for but yet not so long. You know, what's 46 years in terms of a lifespan? It's pretty fast, and it's quite fascinating, really. And the more you move forward, it's always taking the steps. You know, we encourage little ones to take their steps, and you know, you fall, hey, don't worry about making mistakes. As a matter of fact, we should learn from our mistakes. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. Yet others maybe look on it, oh, you know, you failed so many times. But you know what? No, keep on getting up. We know that little children do that. So I can honestly say that, you know, I've had lots of things that didn't quite work out for me, but I just keep on moving forward. Well, kind of reached a time frame now where, you know, all this stuff that you know, we can measure in terms of energy, everything being energy. It gives you a common platform to work from, and you know, being brought in through a different format to these wands, basically with another fellow that was doing geopathic stress testing, and then these things arriving to me for really a fraction of what they were costing, and immediately they were in tune with me, and that was just like, I didn't even realize I had the talent, but again, I believe it was gifted to me, it's meant for me to be. And so with many other things, like with the energy cards, I didn't originate the original card, other people have, and there was a gentleman in Germany who kind of clued into some of this stuff. And so in, you know, in the quantum world, we are now, you know, learning things from a completely different perspective. So, you know, these are the greatest gift I believe that we can give to anyone. Certainly for me, I keep these on me all the time. I use them for all kinds of things, and we've now redesigned them from the original card. We've come up with this little card here, okay? That's so you can insert them into your cell phone case or stick it in your pocket. And when I had the bigger cards, women were saying, well, I guess I used to stick my cell phone in my bra, so maybe I can stick the cards in their bra. And so some people doing it. But you know, when you have it too big, then it's uncomfortable. So this new size that we have, okay, it's about just around 2 inches by 2 inches roughly, very thin as well. So slips easy. The other ones were thicker, very easy to get into your cell phone case or anywhere else, even in your wallet. Okay, so and then by producing the bigger card, as you can see from the video we've produced as well, how the bigger card will actually boost that even more so. Okay, but great portable in your, you know, everyday kind of use. Keep one on your body, because you do not know where you're venturing. And I know that you know, I'm all over the place, all kinds of facilities, all kinds of people, and we're being bombarded with these things. So optimal protection, is this the end all be all? I'm not sure. I'm sure that more things as I venture into exploring other things with crystals and stones and so on. You know, life is a journey. It allows us to teach us so many things, and it's wonderful to wake up as a student really and ask, what can this day bring me? What can I learn today? What can I share with others? And so on. So this is where my total passion is, okay? Wanting to know more, wanting to share more, and just, you know, allow myself to care more for people. So this is all great stuff. Check it out, and I'm sure that if you keep tuning into us on our Facebook live broadcasts and so on, we're just going to share more and more. We've got some exciting stuff coming all the time, and yeah, so thank you.